we are working to ensure safe internet for children. At the national level, we are supporting in formation of infrastructure for online child safety by supporting the government of Kenya in the development of manuals for online child education and also standard operating procedures. We believe that there is need for increased awareness about the vice around online child safety. We know from statistics that about 61% of the children between 12 years and 17 report that they do not know where to go and report when such incidences of child sexual abuse happen. So it's very important that the children, the caretakers, all stakeholders, the government, the civil society, that we all join hands to ensure child safety online. There is an increase of by 15% since 2019 of the number of cases that have been reported. When we get the data from the US and looking at East and Southern Africa, it's now about 57% level of child sexual abuse and exploitation.
Nafikiri mpaka sasa tukiangalia matumizi ya mitandao na zile sheria ambazo ziko za kulinda watoto bado hazijafika. Matumizi ya mitandao iko mbele, sheria bado zinang'ang'ana kufikia yale matumizi na utandawazi ambao ulioko. Kwa hivyo labda ningehimiza zile vyombo vyetu vya kutunga sheria ikiwemo county governments na national government through legislative arms parliament waweze kubuni na kuweka mikakati na sheria ambazo zitahakikisha kuwa mtoto analindwa katika matumizi ya internet, kwa sababu ni lazima watoto watatumia internet, lakini sasa kama hakuna zile sheria ambazo zinawalinda watoto nafikiri haitakuwa bora. Lakini kwa sasa sheria bado hazijafika tukilinganisha na utandawazi ambao tayari tunao.
We cannot wish the internet away. And so having the right registrations and policies to guide the use of internet, especially for children, is crucial. I think we are not yet there. We know that we are working with Communication Authority of Kenya to develop laws and policies that are going to guide our children even as they expose themselves into the internet. But we are not yet there. We have a few laws, but I think more need to be done. The avenue that we have been using is especially at the school level, because that's where we are able to get as many children as possible, especially coming from all over through the primary level education and also secondary, looking at the basic education. And what we are doing is we are creating awareness to them, so that even as they interact with the internet, as they engage themselves, because nowadays they are receiving even their assignments through the internet, they can actually be safe. They are aware that we have online predators, and they should be aware how they can actually, be able to, to remain safe even when these predators, surface as they interact with the internet. So what we are doing is actually creating awareness to our children, saying that we cannot wish internet away. Tech is the way to go, but then they need to be aware that they can actually use the internet right and protect themselves. We are giving them tips and creating awareness about online predators, especially the predators that are exploiting our children through sexual exploitation.
Children are now really exposed to internet because they have to use internet for various things, and at the same time they are taken advantage of while they are on those internet platforms, and you find children are groomed for sexual exploitation. Some of them are found in sexting, where they're exchanging messages and videos and clips and photos that are sexual in nature. And there are also some who are exploited, like blackmailed, but using their photos. So they are forced to do more and more sexual content and share it. Sadly, that is happening to our children, and some of them make money out of it, which is an area that we need to deal with, especially when we are looking at poverty in the country and beyond. So children are not necessarily safe while they're in there, and it is important for us to build their values so they know even as they deal in the internet platforms, they're able to keep themselves safe and benefit really from internet. It is important then to create awareness around online safety, because we can't assume that everybody understands what we mean when we talk about child online safety or protection against child online sexual exploitation. So we create awareness targeting the child, who is the main subject, their caregivers who are responsible for them, and the community who then supports the child in different ways through schools and other institutions around them.